Las Vegas, New Mexico is a perennial frontier town forged and challenged by the confluence of diverse landscapes, cultures, and economies. Its story is a tale of travel routes, the natural environment, and the community's dueling traits of adaptation and resistance. In 1998, the Plaza Hotel was selected as a film location for the movie Vampires. Vampires is an American Western horror film directed and scored by John Carpenter. Adapted from the novel Vampires by John Steakley, the film stars James Woods as Jack Crow, leader of a Catholic Church-sanctioned team of vampire hunters. The plot is centered on Crow's efforts to prevent a centuries-old cross from falling into the hands of Valak, a master vampire. Vampires also stars Daniel Baldwin, Cheryl Lee, Thomas Ian Griffith, Tim Guinee, and Maximilian Schnell. The Plaza Hotel also is often in the background on the set of Longmire, a very popular A&E television series. In the early years of operation, the St. Vrain Mill was powered by a horizontal water wheel or turbine. Water to turn the turbine came from a sluice connected to the Moro River. Power was transmitted to the equipment inside the mill by either a series of gears or belts and pulleys. Frank L. Tremblay bought the mill in 1913 and installed the vertical water wheel. The original was made of wood, but nails came loose and it often was out of balance. In 1915, it was replaced with the metal wheel seen here. Water to drive this wheel came from the Moro River through a large flume that originated some distance upstream. The exact location is unknown. The gear segment is 1/6 15-foot diameter pit gear. It was connected to the water wheel by a short shaft and most likely drove a series of smaller gears which powered a shaft extending into the building. Earlier in 1883, Mr. H. E. Fraley had leased the mill from the St. Vrain heirs. He installed the steam engine on site, which apparently did not work out. At the expiration of his lease, Fraley was to remove the engine, and the new lease in 1884 to Mr. M. G. Gordon specified that the mill be returned to water power. In 1926, a newspaper photo shows Frank L. Tremblay taking delivery of a steam engine. However, the engine is much too small for a steam engine and was most likely a kerosene-powered engine. The concrete foundation with the 4 anchor bolts at the northwest corner of the mill may have been where this engine was mounted. It is not clear if this engine actually powered the mill equipment. Local lore is that for a time the mill was the site of an electrical generator and this engine may have powered the generator. In 1933, the overhead flume fell into disrepair and milling stopped at the St. Vrain Mill. Mora is a traditional agricultural valley surrounded by the picturesque Sangre de Cristo Mountains with the Great Plains stretching to the east. Along a crossroads between ancient indigenous paths and more recently the Santa Fe Trail, it is a short drive from historical sites and world-class amenities of northern New Mexico. The valley is a green oasis due to a complex network of handcrafted gravity flow irrigation systems called acequias, one of the largest remaining in the New World, whose clear waters continue to sustain heirloom farming and ranching. The land and the Nortino way of life illustrates a unique blending of cultures that has been preserved for generations. Mora is culturally intact, authentic. The legacy of the past and strength of its people shape and enhance the vital sense of independence and identity. Connected to their roots as a reflection of what remains, they see the opportunity to grow community for an enhanced tomorrow, still firmly anchored in history and values. this is the Pindaries, a quaint little village near Rosciata, New Mexico. Isn't that beautiful?
So are we past the pro shop and everything?
A rental community and a private residence community. And we're able to, I said that we might be interested in looking at the private residence lots for sale as well, because we're always interested in alternatives for like when I want to come off the road.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I've got the rates. It looks like the nightly rates range from 45 to 55 for RV sites, and they also have cottage sites for $175. And then weekly rates and monthly rates as well if you just want a rental property. And then I haven't found the lot prices yet. Oh yes, I have. Between $50,000 and $140,000 depending on the lot. And there appear to be about 6 lots that are available for sale, and the rest are not.
This is the
rental area.
The rental area. If you have Starlink, it's not going to work here. There's too much tree cover. However, AT&T here, I have AT&T business class, and in front of the office, I was getting 50 megs down and about 15 up.
These are actually pretty nice looking sites too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They appear to be pretty level. Some have shade shelters, but there's a ton of trees.
Up here, this looks like RV storage.
Yes, it says dry dock on the map.
And I saw a sign that said trash drop here with a picture of a bear.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming they have bear. And these are all dry docks.